Well, I used to have everything planned out and know exactly what I was going to do. And I'm starting to learn that things come up and they're better than I've planned. For instance, right now I'm clerking, and that was something I didn't even know existed until I went to law school. And I'm so glad that I've had this opportunity. I really feel like this is a perfect way for me to start my legal career. And so I have another year and a half of this. And after that, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to end up. I would be happy, I think, in a lot of different positions. I do think, however, long term, one thing I'd love to try is to teach as a law school professor. I love academics and I love helping students also experience that joy. So I think even if it's as an adjunct or something, that's something I would be very interested in one day. When I started, I was thinking I'll work for International Justice Mission because of that externship with Shared Hope. I wanted to do something with sex trafficking and help those victims, and something very that sounds very noble, and I still think it is very important work. And so that would be thrilled if that's where my career led. But I think as I've progressed, I realized that there's a lot of ways that you can seek justice in this world, and doesn't have to have that label on it to be that. I'm currently clerking at the district court level for a judge, and so here this is the trial court level, so people file their complaints and have motions, and eventually if it makes it to trial, I have trials here. So my job responsibilities mostly entail doing research and writing for the judge. And average day, I come in and I see what has been filed the day before. We get a summary report of what all the litigation that has happened the day before. So I go through that and I see what needs to be handled right away, and then what is going to take a little bit longer to do, and I put that in a different pile. And so that's my initial part, and then I kind of have a running list of orders I need to do research on and start writing. So that it's not that exciting maybe, but that's how it goes. It's going to be similar in that I'm going to be doing research and writing again. It's different in that the procedural posture of the cases. At this current clerkship, this is the first entrance into court. So it's the filing of the complaints and the trial. So first round of adjudication, this is what happens. And then if one of the parties wants to appeal the decision, they'll write a brief, and the other side will get to answer, and they'll file it with the appellate court, which is the court I'll be working for in Birmingham. So we read the appeals from whatever's happened at the level I'm at right now, and then decide whether there's merit to granting it to be affirmed or overturned. I don't think I know anymore. I think I used to, and I'm learning to be more open to what comes, because I've enjoyed my time at a law firm, and I've also enjoyed my time at the U.S. Attorney's Office, and so I'm open to what the Lord has. Well, I think you can be an effective attorney with a lot of different personalities. I think for me, though, I really enjoy discussing ideas and debating theories and defending a position. Like I enjoy that whole process, and that's pretty much what you do. And I can be zealous for a client or for a cause. And I think law has a great way of, you need to be a big picture person and understand the theory and where this fits in the law, but you need to be detailed so you don't miss. Little words can change the whole meaning of a document. And so a really detailed person who also can think big picture is, I think, a good combination. And I'm very attentive to detail, almost probably too nitpicky sometimes, and I think that helps. But I also really love the discussion of ideas.